Welcome to Armchair Safari, the daily design video where we try to learn from the best design we can find online. A lot of designers share their stuff publicly online to get feedback and to get some recognition, and I think it's important both to pick that up and see what we can learn from that, and also to recognize that they're doing great stuff, which is definitely the case today. Today we're learning from Henrik Cruson, I don't know, Henrik, hey, nice to meet you. You're doing excellent work because he's made a dynamic island for your Mac. This is very interesting. Now, normally we just look at design that people publish, so it's usually like a photo or a video, but Henrik has taken this way further, so we're actually going to see the full landing page of the product. And this landing page is genius. You are going to love it and you're going to learn so much from this. Okay, so let me refresh it and just enjoy the view. That is a really nice use of both color and animation. Everything just flies up a little bit. It's not in the way, doesn't distract you, doesn't take any time. It's just a really lovely use of color. I also really love the fact that the buttons are very subtle, but it's clearly something that you should be interacting with. And when you do, they all have tiny little animations. So you can see that, yes, I am hovering this, and it does give you the sense of, oh, I'm doing something. It's really, really nice. I hadn't actually seen this. It's a back button. I love that. But this is the main event. I didn't actually see that it's interactive the first time I scrolled through the site, but if you scroll over this, this bounces a little bit, so or it hovers when your mouse is above it. When you hover it, it bounces. Anyway, this is absolutely brilliant because this is not just a screenshot of the product. This is actually an animated, interactive demo of what the product can do. So if I click this, unlock it. I hope you can hear this. My AirPods connected. I really hope you're hearing this because this makes the demo so incredible. If I click this again, I think it does. Yeah, I can pause it. And it's such a smart demo because this is the thing, right? This is the entire thing you're looking at. That's the dynamic island for the Mac. It's right here. You just played around with it. You know exactly what you're about to purchase. And if you're worried, you have these beautiful things that tell you what it can do, and they're all animated. They're all incredibly beautiful, tiny animations that just help you sort of understand what's happening. Like what are you going to buy here? And I think just seeing this, I think you and a lot of other people are going to buy this. I mean, the concept itself is more of a toy, but presenting it as this way, it's so incredibly smart. So what is good about this? What can we learn about this? Well, stay away from blacks and whites. Always try to look for some offset. So in this case, this is of course very clearly like a yellowish, almost peachy color, but this is almost like strong enough to be a brand color. But this is not black. This is the black that is like probably the same hue as the background. So it's not quite black. It's just very dark gray on top of this. It still gives the same contrast. It just also makes it feel a little easier on the eyes. It just feels like it's more at home here, which is absolutely beautiful. This selection is just incredible because it just gives you a contrast to the background without in any way distorting the color palette. It's not a strange new accent color. It's not the default. It totally fits into the color scheme of this site. Every single icon is animated in some way when you hover it. It's really well made. This is his menu to other apps. So this is another app that he's built. I'm not going to jump over to it. Love this little hint here. Notice that even the little hint close to what looks like an image is still interactive. Contrast is low because you're not necessarily reading this, but you can if you want to. And then contrast is super high again for the features. And the thing is, that's it. You don't really need anything more. Down here you have the logo as a footer, you have a couple of social links, but that is really it because it is so focused on what do you get? What's the storytelling of this site? Like, what are you getting here? Well, what is Alcove? Alcove is the dynamic outlet now for your Mac. You can download it here, you can purchase it here, you can buy it right here. If you need contact, it's right here or again down here. And it's like one CTA, two CTAs, three CTAs, four CTAs that all do the same thing. So it's just repetitive, but not in an annoying way. It just gives you a lot of ins. So the narrative is super easy to follow. The focus is incredible, incredible clarity. Really, really nice color scale to this. Absolutely beautiful tiny animations happening everywhere. Oh my God, it's incredible. Oh, that was my door buzzer. And yeah, so what is bad about this? There is nothing bad about this. This is an incredible design. Thank you, Henrik, for sharing this with the world. There's a lot to learn from this, and I'm very, very happy we could dive into this because it's absolutely beautiful. Does this work for the end user? Now, we're reviewing the site itself, not the product. The product looks to me more like a fun toy, so maybe it will work, maybe it won't, but the site works incredibly well. It's really well made, it's spot on, and regardless of the target audience, it's so feature led and so clear of what you're supposed to be doing and what the product does that it's self-explanatory. This is very, very good. Definitely another masterclass. If you want to see another masterclass, go back to Facility Monster that we looked at like some months ago. It was another landing page that's just absolutely incredible. This is gorgeous work. Thank you so much, Henrik. And thank you for watching and learning along with Armchair Safari. The links are in the description below in the next post, depending on where you see this. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.